It's a very warm welcome to Holker Street, home of the Bluebirds, as Barrow take on Gateshead in your Vanarama National League action here this evening. Alongside me, John Goodwin, and John, it's 4 points from the last 2 games. It's very important now they get that monkey off the back at home, isn't it?
It is, Adam, yeah, and it just needs to continue where they left off last Tuesday night, really. You know, we watched a great game last Tuesday. They bossed Sutton for most of it. Tempo was great. They've got to do it again tonight.
Into the box goes the ball from Dan Jones. Header on goal there, just drops wide of target. It's going to be a corner though, took a final touch. One ball into the box, flicked on goal there by Jordan Preston, taken well by Steve Arnold in the Barrow goal.
And again, it's good signs though. I think Barrow have got the early pace, they've got the pressure on, they're squeezing Gateshead back.
Grant Holt plays it into the box. Nice ball across from James Holt with the header. Comes back off the crossbar. And it's possibly the first time this season that Grant Holt has actually received a ball in the kind of area that he actually wants it. Brilliant header on goal, but just too high. Senti Gomez, good challenge. Bartram, Grant Holt holds it up well. Asa Hall rolls a nice ball out to the left.
Good spell from Barrow.
Jones into the box, again towards Grant Holt, bounces away from him. Holt stabbing it forward again, cleared away once more, just couldn't quite get full contact onto it, Grant Holt. Lifted in the box from Kingsley James, headed away again. Nice little play this from Barrow, but able to break down this Gateshead defence. Flicked into the middle again, cleared away once more. It's flicked through now by Asa Hall. Luke James waiting for the ball to drop. Flicked clear. Out of play it goes. Great spell of pressure though from the Bluebirds, resulting in a throw-in on this left-hand side. Here we're still waiting for our first goal, but the Bluebirds coming the closest. Grant Holt with a stinging header, hitting the top of the crossbar on its way over. So nice play again from the Bluebirds. Bringing it forward again through McDonald. Out wide it goes to Dan Jones, bringing it forward on this left-hand side. Jones, in it goes to Luke James, tries to turn his man, goes down into the box. Referee points to the spot, and it will be a penalty to Barrow.
We'll take it. I think there was a little bit of simulation myself, as they said, but he did drive into the byline quickly, did James. Defender took a chance going for the ball. You know, whether he got a bit on it or not, but James knew right away what he was doing. Once that defender's foot come across him,
Luke James is the man to step up, scored his first goal for the club at the weekend. Steps up, rolls it into the bottom corner. The keeper just dropped down to his knees, didn't even attempt to dive for it. And the Bluebirds find themselves in front after 17.5 minutes. Luke James, 1-0 Barrow.
Good penalty, wasn't it? Didn't stand back much, just took one step back, which I thought was a little bit... You see players do that regularly, they just take one pace backwards and then they don't do a lot with the ball.
Free kick is taken. It's bent at goal from Asa Hall. Hits the wall, cleared away. Dan Jones with a bit of a looping drive, but with the Bluebirds still lead by 1-0 with 10 minutes to go here. Forward it goes from Holt. Luke James holds the ball up well now over on that left-hand side. Back it goes to Dan Jones. Chips the ball into the box. Kingsley James just letting it run. Ball bobbling about. James tries to get his shot away. Cleared away again to the edge of the box, and Gateshead looking to try and bring this through McLaughlin. Now Scott Barrow lifts the ball into the area, over the top of everyone. Barrow managed to flick it away. Now Dan Jones will just put his foot through it, give a chance for Luke James to try and run in behind this Gateshead defence again. Once again, Theo Vassell, arms all over Luke James. He's managed to get it under control. Grant Holt rolls the ball into the box, not the best of passes, but then an awful mistake at the back from Gateshead, and he got very, very lucky there that Jack Bartram was just too far ahead of the ball. Did he get through? Plays it out to Preston. Jordan Preston towards the corner of the area. Dribbles it into the middle. Senti Gomez sticks a foot out. Barrow haven't got it clear enough. McLaughlin with a shot on goal. He's parried there by Steve Arnold, who just couldn't get himself back towards it. In the end, the Bluebirds clear. Long ball forward from Penn. Held up in the corner by Greenwood well. Gateshead bringing it forward on this left-hand side. Lifted into the box. McLaughlin with a free header on goal.
Sitter.
Misses an absolute sitter there, as John Goodwin says. It will be a goal kick. It's only Cook who gets it clear. Penn picks it up again, rolls it forward. Greenwood, not the best of passes from him. Barrow get the ball away. Now Luke James trying to turn Fifield, then again running at the man who's on a yellow card already. Fifield falling down.
That should be another.
Now surely, and it is a second yellow card for Fifield. and Gateshead down to 10 men, trailing by 1-0.
Suddenly you're only looking to find one person all the time, and like that one there, if it doesn't find that man all of a sudden, you're outnumbered.
Callum McDonald flicks it onto Dan Jones. Jones gets to the corner of the area, rolls it across. Asa Hall with a shot on goal, smothered well by James Montgomery. Maybe could have done a bit better with it there, Asa Hall. And another chance for Barrow.
Filled out a little bit more to him. I think he'll be a cracking footballer.
Asa Hall plays it through, slipped there by Williams, and now Dan Jones inside the area for Barrow. Hooks the ball across, comes to Paniatu, who just kicks his foot at it, and it's not the best of opportunities at all from Paniatu, and it's still 1-0. Here at Holker Street, the Bluebirds still leading by 1-0. The ball goes forward. Luke James on the edge of the box, fires a shot at goal. Keeper spills it in the end. It looked like it was going to be quite comfortable for him. In the end, he spilt it out of play for the corner. Chance here for Gateshead in the box. Unbelievable scenes here. It's come from absolutely nowhere. Barrow falling asleep at the back, and it's 1-1.
Our own worst enemy, and it is so disappointing when you can boss a game for so long. One ball forward, two men went to sleep. It falls down straight to the feet. I think it was, I'm not sure if it was Preston who finished it, but he just stuck it in far corner, gave Arnold no chance. And what can we say? You know, you can't fault Gateshead. They've gone down to 10 men, they've kept battling, they've just waited for one opportunity in the game to try and score a goal, and Barrow have given them it.
Corner once again swung into the area, headed away. Shot comes in from Paniatu, blocked, saved somehow by Montgomery from Luke James. Touches it back to Barres. Barres, now Asa Hall. Callum McDonald making a run on that left hand side. It's played into him. Back it goes to Kingsley James, has a shot on goal, deflected. Montgomery gets down well though and smothers it up. He's cleared away. Asa Hall, now Brad Barres, lifts a long ball forward. Luke James trying to get underneath it, comes to Paniatu. Brings it into the box, Paniatu. Asa Hall screaming for it. Paniatu fires a shot on goal. Musa Diana heading it down, and Gateshead get possession back as that man Jordan Preston threads the ball through. Danny Johnson in the box here for Gateshead. Shot on goal, saved by the feet of Steve Arnold, and it is going to be a corner to Gateshead. One last chance maybe here. Paniatu to take this corner. Lifts it into the box again. It's too easy as the referee puts a whistle to his lips and brings an end to the game, and supporters in front of us on the popular side turning in frustration. There was a few boos there as well, and once again, just like last Tuesday, it's two massive points dropped for Barrow. It's finished here at Holker Street once again. Barrow 1, Gateshead 1.